What's up, y'all? I'm back, man. I just want to dive a little bit deeper into the whole situation, really, surrounding the, Oklahoma and Texas potentially going to the SEC. Well, first and foremost, let me start off by saying it's no longer potential. This is happening. 2025 is happening, and it could happen before that. They could buy out and go to the SEC earlier. But I think they're probably gonna do the smart thing and finish out these next. It's 2021. Finish out these next 4 years, 3 4 years, however long it takes. But this is what I wanna This is what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the TV deals. You have to understand the SEC has. Excuse me, y'all. Hope y'all can still see me. The SEC has the most lucrative TV contract in college sports. Their SEC network has the highest ratings out of all the other networks. Big 10, Pac 12, you name it. Big 12 network, all that. The SEC has had someone in the playoffs since its inception. Don't get me wrong, so has the ACC. But the SEC has had someone in the playoffs every year. The Big 12 has only made the playoffs 4 times, I think. 4 times. Yeah. And those 4 times, which team was that? Yes. The team that's going to the SEC, Oklahoma. Smart move by the SEC. Texas, we all know. That's money. That's money county. That's money university right there. Smart move. Pac-12, you've had someone in the college football playoffs, I believe, twice. Oregon, first year, and if I'm not mistaken, Washington in 2016. So you only been there twice. Now the Big Ten, you've had some up and down moments. Like y'all been there a few times, but there's been a couple. I think there's been a couple years, 2 years where you guys were out of one in the playoff discussion, and that was because Ohio State had 2 losses, and then the other year they only had 1 loss. But I think it was it a bad loss? Yeah, it was the bad loss to Purdue that kind of kept you guys out of the playoffs, which I thought that was a little bit unfair. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. What's happened in the past has already happened, and now you have a situation where the SEC is building for the future, in their future, and is basically saying, listen, we're not here to help other conferences get as big as us. We want to be the best conference. And I think the SEC doesn't care if all the other conferences deteriorate, because the SEC isn't responsible for what goes on in the ACC or the Pac-12 or the Big 12 or the Big 10. All those conferences have their own commissioners. You know what I'm saying? And I think what the NCAA was really supposed to be was kind of like a check and balances in terms of power, like not letting one conference get too powerful. But eventually, this was going to happen. And if you think about it, the SEC itself is probably bigger than the NCAA, and I mean that's okay. It's okay. I mean, in some situations, I mean, when it comes to high school sports, like yeah, I can understand the governing body for high school, but in college, them grown men and grown women playing sports. The sport itself is going to continue to thrive. whether there's an NCAA or not, whether there are conferences or not. But right now, SEC is taking advantage of what it can, and they're doing everything right. And like I told you guys in my last video, if I was any of the other conferences, common sense would be, damn, what the SEC doing? Okay, yeah, I see. Yeah, look, I'm looking at the coaches that they're hiring. Yeah, okay, we need to start bringing in some top tier coaches. We need to change our recruiting strategies. We need to try to get people. It's hard to get people to come out to the north. And I credit Ohio State for doing a wonderful job, but it's hard to get people to come up north and play in the cold all the time. People like the South. They like the warm weather. They don't give a damn about it raining because the South weather's bipolar as hell. But they don't care about all that as long as they get to see the sun outside and it ain't super cold outside. Oh man, they love it. So it just goes to show that it's easier to recruit in the South than it is to recruit up north. And I commend those north recruiters because a lot of them, when they get poached from these southern schools and they come down here to the South, and they find recruiting to be a whole lot easier because it's like, oh, I can pitch if I ain't got no national championships or nothing like that I can pitch to these players, or an extensive line of my guys going into the NFL draft, or graduating and going into like a great field or something like that. Well, I can at least pitch to them, hey man, you're in the South, it's warm all the time. That sometimes that's better than being at a school where it's cold most of the year. So I don't know, but let me know what you guys' thoughts are, man. I really want to get everybody's opinion on this matter. I know different people got different opinions, but I really feel like the other three conferences should not join an alliance. I just feel like they need to take a step out of the SEC's playbook and do what they need to do. And y'all gonna have to start by building your conferences up, not just at the top. It's not okay just everybody think, oh, we got, oh, every year, it's Ohio State out of the Big Ten, Clemson out of the ACC. You either pick Oregon or Washington now to come out of the Pac-12. You don't even consider USC. USC at one point was literally like the best team in college football, and now they're reverted to like maybe not a tier 1 contending team, but kind of like a tier 2. We'll get you a 9-3 solid 10-2, sometimes an 8-4 kind of deal. And it's sad too because I grew up. I was a Reggie Bush fan. I love Reggie Bush. My favorite position is running back. I was a big Reggie Bush fan, watching him run the ball and watching him hurdle over people and stuff like that. And to see USC where it is now, it's just like, man, I see and think to myself sometimes, damn, I think UCF on a good day could beat USC probably 7 out of 10 times. Oh, and I know I said I was gonna end the video, but just a little side note, I want you guys to keep me updated on UCF. I want to see what they do with Gus Malzahn. Now I'm not a particular fan of their recruiting class that they just got in, but I think he did a great job of filling necessary needs. So I want to see how well he's going to be able to maximize the potential of these players on the UCF staff, and I want to see more. Me being from Florida, and me, I live like 30 miles away from Orlando. So me being here, I want to see a team like UCF, be on the rise. So you guys keep me informed on what UCF does, man, and I'm gonna try to keep informed on them as well. But like I said, let me know what you guys think, man. I would love to hear you guys' opinions on the conference alliance between the other 3 Power 5 schools. Let me know if you guys think it's a good idea, if it's not. Let me know if you think the SEC is getting too powerful, or if they're doing everything just right. But anyway, man, I love you guys, and I really do appreciate you guys tuning into my videos and listening to me. Everything counts. Everything means something to me. If I had 100 faithful followers, I would take that over having 100,000 followers that are wishy-washy. You get what I'm saying? So, like I said, I appreciate you guys, and thank you for tuning in to my video, and I love you guys, and have a good one.